okay? If you have a Social Security disability hearing coming up, you need to hear this. Seriously, your entire future could hinge on this one day. And so much of it comes down to how you answer just a few seemingly simple questions. We're gonna dive into what those questions are and, more importantly, exactly how you need to answer them. So just imagine for a second. You're in the hearing room, sitting across from the judge. They give you a little smile, lean in, and just ask, "So how did you get here today?" Seems like simple small talk, right? What do you say? Well, here's the thing. That question, it's not small talk. It's what we call a trap question. And if you give an honest but incomplete answer, you could accidentally torpedo your whole case before you even get started. To really get why this is so dangerous, you have to understand what's actually happening at that hearing. It's not just them looking at your doctor's notes. No, the whole thing is really a test of your credibility. The judge is constantly asking themselves, does what this person is telling me line up with the medical evidence? And that's the absolute heart of it. The judge, the administrative law judge, or ALJ, is on the lookout for any little inconsistency. They are comparing every word you say to what's in your file. And if they spot a disconnect, your credibility takes a major hit, and your chances of getting approved, well, they plummet. So let's pull back the curtain. We're going to talk about 3 of the most common trap questions that you're almost guaranteed to hear. Once you know what they are and what the judge is really trying to find out, you'll be ready. This is your first line of defense. All right, let's circle back to that first one. How did you get here today? I mean, it sounds so harmless, right? Just a question about your commute. But it is loaded. Think about it. If your answer is just, I drove, here's what the judge hears. They don't hear that the drive was agony, or that you had to take a painkiller just to make it, or that you can't drive for more than 15 minutes. Nope. They hear a list of job skills. Can operate machinery, can sit for a long time, can concentrate. And just like that, you've accidentally made a case against yourself. Okay, moving on to trap number 2. So, what do you do all day? This one feels like they're just trying to get to know you, but it's really a deep dive into your functional abilities, what you can physically and mentally handle on a daily basis. And here we go again with that massive disconnect. You might say, I watch TV, because lying on the couch is literally the only thing your body will let you do without being in excruciating pain. But what the judge hears is, can sit for long periods and focus on a task. And guess what that sounds like? A desk job. And the third big one is about your chores. Do you do any cooking or cleaning around the house? It feels kind of personal, but for the judge, it's all about one thing: figuring out if your daily activities translate into skills you could use at work. You see the pattern here, right? You might say, I do some light cooking, and what you mean is you can, maybe throw a frozen meal in the microwave. But what the judge writes down is can stand, can use their hands, can follow instructions. All things that they can use to argue that you're able to work. So, you see the problem. It's a minefield. How do you navigate it? How do you tell the truth without having it used against you? Well, the solution is actually really, really simple. We're gonna call it the butt technique. This is so easy to remember. It's just 3 steps. Step 1, you give a simple, direct, and honest answer. Yes or no. Step 2, and this is the magic word, you immediately say but. And then, step 3, you provide the context. You explain the limitation. That little word, but, is the bridge between a dangerous, simple answer and the complete, honest truth. Let's put it into practice. To how did you get here? You'd say, my wife drove, but I had to recline the passenger seat all the way back and take a pain pill just to make it. For what do you do all day? Your answer becomes, I try to watch TV, but my back pain gets so bad I have to get up and lie down on the floor every 20 minutes. And for cooking, I can make myself a sandwich, but my husband has to do all the real cooking because I just can't stand in the kitchen for more than a few minutes at a time. Huge difference, right? The context is everything. Now, this isn't about playing games or trying to trick the judge. It's the exact opposite. It's about making sure the judge doesn't misunderstand your reality. It's about giving them the full, honest picture that proves your credibility, instead of letting a simple answer tear it down. And that's the simple math for your hearing. Honesty by itself is not enough. It's your honesty plus the context of your limitations that equals credibility. That's the formula that wins cases. So let's just recap the big takeaways here. First, that hearing is all about your credibility. Second, simple answers are incredibly dangerous. You have to be honest, of course, but you always have to give the context that explains your limitations. And the butt technique, that is your absolute best friend for making sure you do that every single time. Look, you now know what the judge is listening for, you know the traps they set, and you have a powerful, simple tool to answer honestly and fully. So the only question left is, will you use it? You don't have to walk into that room feeling anxious and unprepared. You can walk in with confidence, ready to tell your complete story.